Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. And as you could tell by my savage attire, it's Freaky Friday, y'all. The day we've all been waiting for. At least I have. And you know I love Freaky Friday. So, before we get started, you guys know the drill. Please go hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons below. They all help my channel to grow. Those likes affect the algorithm and it spreads it to a wider audience. And I greatly appreciate your support. So please do your girl a favor. Go hit that like, share, and subscribe right about now. Thank you. The fit for tonight is Savage Fenty. I seen Rihanna wearing this outfit and I was like, oh, I got to have it because you know she make it in all different sizes and shapes and stuff. And you know, this is my Valentine's Day look for y'all. And I'm loving it. Like, I want to walk down the street wearing this, but I know I can't. I mean, I could, but might get me into some trouble. You know what I'm talking about? But I love it. It's very girly and you know, it just makes me feel very feminine. I think it's beautiful. And I will say, Rihanna, you got some good stuff, girl. Good quality material. It's beautiful. I love it. I had got me a couple other outfits too for future shows. So y'all let me know what y'all think about my Savage Fenty. You know, drop a comment or whatever for your girl or whatever. You know, it's very playful, which kind of falls in line with the topic for the show tonight. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, love, and sex, tonight's topic is on sex games. Okay. Since we were kids, playing games has always been a fun pastime. And I know I remember when I was a kid, there was all different types of games we played. There was innocent games like hopscotch or duck, duck, goose. You know, and then, you know, as you get older, you start getting curious, your games turn into Let's Play Doctor and maybe Hide and Go Freak. I know y'all remember Hide and Go Freak. Tell me y'all don't remember Hide and Go Freak. Well, maybe it's just me. I definitely played around it too. The funny thing is, games now can be just as much fun for adults as they were for us when we were kids. And slightly naughtier, just a little bit. This Valentine's Day, I want to share some fun and naughty sex games that you can try with your partner. So, you know, you can go out here and buy, you know, novelty shop sex games like the Dirty Dice. They have different dirty card games. Like I used to have this set of dice. It was like a pink set of dice, and on each side of the dice, it would say something dirty that you would have to do to the person or they would have to do to you or whatever. But yes, you definitely can buy dirty games from a store. Not the most economical and not the most creative to let you use your imagination and things like that. One idea that I thought was really creative was a sexy scavenger hunt. It gives you the thrill of trying to figure something out and you know, not knowing what the next thing is and putting the puzzle together. And, you know, scavenger hunts are always fun. So let's say your partner comes home, you can have a trail of little notes and clues to lead to the top prize, which ultimately would be sex. So let's say you come in the door and you have a card there and it has a condom or whatever, and instructions to go to the next step, which could be you with a bow on you, butt naked in the bed, like, yo, you won the scavenger hunt, you feel me? Might be harder to do with a smaller space, but it is doable and definitely lends itself to you being creative and using your imagination. You also could create a naughty wheel, kind of like, remember, what is that game? Price is Right, where they have the thing and it spins around or whatever. You can have a wheel with naughty things to do if it lands on there. You could have a wheel for how many things they have to do if it lands on there. Positions, tricks, different types of sex acts could be on there. You know, you could definitely be super creative with your dirty wheel. Keeping in line with the theme of wheels, you definitely could play a dirty Wheel of Fortune. Instead of having the clean puzzles like on TV, you could turn them into dirty puzzles. And once the puzzle's solved, you have to do whatever that the answer to the puzzle is. So let's say the answer was grab my ass, then you would grab your partner's ass, and then you guys just go back and forth like that, playing dirty Wheel of Fortune, and that would be more like fun foreplay type of game, because you can't really say let's have sex as a thing, because then the game would be over. So that would be like a foreplay type of game, which will, all the activities from that game and solving all them puzzles will lead to y'all getting it in. Dirty Wheel of Fortune, definitely a great foreplay, great activity for Valentine's Day to be fun. You could buy the Wheel of Fortune game if you want all the parts or whatever, but you definitely could just do it on your own and be creative. Another game that you could play is with playing cards. Think about all the different card games there are. Gin Rummy, Go Fish, Blackjack. Blackjack's a good one that you can make sexual. You know, if you get 21, then you get to do something to the person, or if the person doesn't get 21, then they have certain punishment or whatever. You know, you could definitely turn that into a sex game, and it's really quick, lots of rounds, and that could be fun. Even Uno. I mean, you could turn Uno into a sex game. Draw 2, draw 4, you know. Draw 2 what? Draw 4 what? 4 kisses, 4 smacks, 4 spanks, you know, it kind of just like, think about like when you were in college and you had drinking games and the objective was to get drunk. The objective to sex games would be to have sex. Got it? Pretty much any regular game you could turn into a sex game. Truth or Dare is a dirty game, which is sometimes really fun for couples, because if you do more truths than dares, you find out a lot more about your partner. Always had a thing for Truth or Dare. Also, for group games, you could play spades. You could definitely turn spades into a sex game if you're with the swing lifestyle or the poly lifestyle for more than 2 people. So yeah, playing cards are definitely creative, and like, you don't even have to like pick games that are already known for playing cards. You could basically make your own. Playing cards are super versatile, and you could be creative with those as well. Another game that was a fun childhood one is tag. You know, tag, you're it, and then let the chase begin. I mean, who doesn't like being chased and chasing, like, in a playful way? That's always fun. It builds up the anticipation, and it's competitive. So as you can see, the options for sex games and creating sex games to have with your partner is endless. You just have to tap in to your brain and think about what's fun. Think about your childhood and what games you liked as a kid, and try to bring those to the forefront now as an adult and turn them into sexual ones. Really not that hard when you really think about it. So some of the benefits of playing these little fun sexual games with your partner is that it definitely causes you guys to bond. You know, and bonding is very important to solidify connection and chemistry and all these types of things, intimacy and all these types of things. So it definitely lends itself to bonding. It also, like I said, allows your creativity and imagination to run wild and lets you express yourself to your partner in a thoughtful, personalized type of way. Sex games also bring back the playfulness and the youthfulness that you had when you were a kid. It brings it back and adds a vibrance and a new energy to the bedroom and to the relationship. It breaks up routine, because, you know, especially if you've been together for a long time, Valentine's Day could be really routine. Oh, flowers, dinner, whatever. You know, it's kind of like really like a cliche and like, you know, same thing. So, you know, having these games and being creative definitely flips it up and definitely breaks up the routine, breaks up the predictability and whatnot. And at the end of the day, it keeps it spicy. And like, who don't want some spice? Okay, I don't care how long you've been together. You got to keep it spicy. All right. One of my favorite games, I mean, even if you would call it a game, that I always enjoy with my person is wrestling. Because when I was a kid, I was big on WWE or WWF. I think it was WWF when I was a kid. Now it's WWE, but I was big on wrestling, and I love the physicality of it. And, you know, when I would wrestle with my person, if they get to pin me down, you know, you pin and hump. You know, that's the sex game, pin and hump. I would get pinned on purpose. But that was one of my favorites. I still am very playful like that and love to wrestle. That's why I prefer bigger guys, because I won't be able to jump on you and wrestle with you and tussle with you, and you could pin me down, and you know that crazy wild shit, primal shit that I love. But that was always a fun sex game for me. I hope this episode has given you guys some ideas for things that you could do with your partner this Valentine's Day. I would love to hear some of you guys' ideas for Valentine's Day sex games and maybe whatever you have planned to do with your partner. So please leave me a comment, slide up in the DMs on Instagram, and let me know, because I definitely would like to learn some new tricks to add to my arsenal. I might be an old dog, but I could learn some new tricks. Hey yo, thanks for watching. My contact information is below. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support is always appreciated. But if you want to show that support with them dollars though, throw your girl a cash app, you feel me? Until we meet again, smooches.